It's time to take a break, sit on the front porch, wait for the paint to dry, and Amber to quit horsing around. Howdy folks, welcome back to Black Sheep Meadow. I'm Brent.
And I'm Amber.
And we got a good one for you today.
Of course we do.
So we are just in about a year
into making YouTube videos.
This is our 7th year on the Homestead.
7th year on the Homestead.
But this is our almost complete year for the YouTube videos.
And thank you guys for hanging out and growing. Yep. We're at 457 currently. Something like that. So we're moving on.
Yep, moving along. So, but Amber's gotten a lot better at editing and making these YouTube videos work. There's many times where we're videoing or we're just too busy here on the homestead and we're trying to rush to make a video, and I don't think it's ever going to turn out right. And Amber does an amazing job at getting it on the computer and making it work with the audio and just little clips added.
I don't know about amazing job, but I've improved. I have definitely improved.
But here recently, I've noticed that, you know, we're in the middle of harvest season. And we've been harvesting a lot of stuff. And
last week he asked me why I was overlaying bird sounds onto the videos, and I told him that I wasn't, that those birds are just naturally here.
Yeah, you can hear them in the background.
Yeah, but we get so caught up in our day-to-day life in what we're doing and so focused on talking to the little box that we don't hear what's going on around us, and we don't stop and appreciate the
natural things on the homestead.
Yeah, the natural things that are going on. And I don't know if y'all noticed the bird sounds, but those are definitely not added on. I'm okay at editing videos. I'm not that great.
So today we have some friends of ours.
Really good friends of ours.
That turned us on to some bluebird houses. And he gave us this one here, and I'm gonna fix it up. It needs a few little repairs to it.
So as a template.
As a template, I spec'd it all out, and this box is gonna require approximately 70 inches of 1x6 common board. So I'm gonna try and make a couple of these today to get out on the homestead. I'm gonna repair this one that still has many usable parts on it.
And this would be a good project for someone that has maybe grandkids or something that you wanted to do, because it's going to be relatively simple cuts.
Correct.
And you could probably pre-cut everything and then just assemble it with them. So this might be a good little project if you wanted to do something with grandkids or even your kids or neighbor kids or just yourself, to have a relaxing project to do, because it's engineered relatively simply.
Yep.
I mean, you've got
a couple of ventilation holes on the side,
and the bottom,
a couple of ventilation holes on the bottom, an entry exit hole here on the side or on the front with a latch, just a hook and a loop latch, and then one hinge on the very top for the lid. So,
and then he attaches it. There's some specifications. I'm sure you'll go over that when you get there, about height. These up,
you know, we've had a really bad issue with snakes this year. Matter of fact, I just got another copperhead last night. But and actually, when we were harvesting grapes, I got a rat snake that was trying to take out eggs out of a bird nest too, out of the grapevine. But the bird houses are obviously, the bluebirds is what these were specifically. That's what Jamie's specifically designed these for. And you can actually handle the nest. If the nest gets too wet, he keeps a nest on his bench to where he can exchange it out with a dry nest. He can move the eggs, and the bird does not.
Even as far as the baby chicks, the mother or the pair that are taking care of the baby chicks, they don't tend to mind you handling them.
Yeah, they won't reject the babies.
They won't reject the babies. So if the nest gets too wet, you can go in there with a dry nest and just transfer them over, and it won't affect them. So you can go in here and check on them and keep track of your bluebirds and how many eggs and when they hatch, and you won't disturb the mother at all, or the pair. I don't know if it's just the mother that takes care of them or not, but I just think it's going to be an interesting thing to add to our homestead. It'll just be another cute little thing, like, oh look, we've got bluebirds.
Yep. So the other thing that was mentioned to me too, now I don't know what I'm going to do for keeping the snakes out of these boxes, because I know snakes will travel up a pole. They'll actually climb up to get in here. He mentioned to me some stovepipe, which I'm probably going to end up going something along that route. But something else, a useful piece of information, is the boxes need to be mounted where the entrance exit hole is about eye height.
Now, eye height is speculative, because I am short, so he specifically said not my eye height.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say something like 5.5 feet is where we need to be for your entrance exit.
Maybe it's like my head height, not my eye height.
So I think you've got some stuff you're gonna do today.
Yep, I'm gonna go horsing around today.
Yep, you're gonna go to the rodeo, mess with horses. I'm gonna stay here and build some bluebird boxes.
He's gonna take y'all along, and then I'll probably be back before he's done. and maybe I'll get to help paint because that's probably my favorite part.
Something else with the paint too, it's going to be a animal safe paint.
Low toxicity paint.
Probably the same stuff you use on the bee boxes.
Probably the same, either the bee boxes or like what we've used on our barn. We try to, anything that has like the hen houses, the turkey coop will have it, the bee boxes. We try to use a low toxicity paint that's made for being around animals so that we're not, you know, inadvertently hurting them.
I'm gonna go make some birdhouses.
You could do that. I'm gonna go horse around.
You go horse around.
Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all later.
All right, I just wanted to take note. I got the box mostly built already, but I wanted to take note on the entrance exit hole for the birds as they come in. I'm basing my new box off of our gifted box to us, and I thought that this hole was probably a little small, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with it. We know that this box works. I've seen plenty of these boxes on Jamie's property that have working bird's nest in them, so we are going to use the same size, which ends up being 1.5 inches. So go from here. Time to take a break, sit on the front porch, wait for the paint to dry, and Amber to quit horsing around. Alrighty folks, so we got all the bird boxes painted. Amber's done horsing around. So did you win anything today?
I don't know. I don't think so.
We'll see.
It was a fun run.
So we're gonna get these put up. Hopefully we got some weather coming in. Hopefully I can get these boxes put up before we start to get any rain.
Yeah.
So let's get out there and put them up. So for attracting bluebirds, I've been instructed to get this bird box away from any heavy, dense trees or tree lines. I've been instructed to say 30 to 50 feet away from a tree line, away from any tall grass. Currently, I'm going to put it on this fence line here because we actually have both sides of this. We own both sides of this fence line now. So this fence line is not going to be here for very much longer. So I decided this is where I'm going to put the bird box up. It's away from me cutting hay in the hay pasture, and I'm able to monitor it on a regular basis. So this is where I'm going to put it. It's also noted that the bird box, the inlet or the entrance of the box needs to be about eye level. Amber's getting that here for me. So I've got a post put up, and I'm going to attach this box about like so. My eye level is just a little bit higher than most, so I'm going to put the entrance at about somewhere between 5.5 to 6 foot there.
I was going to say, if it helps. I'm 5'2" on a good day.
Yeah, so that's where our box is going to go. I'm going to get it set up there. A little bit higher, right? Out there, right?
Pretty secure.
Alrighty folks, so it looks like we got a couple of bluebird boxes already installed. We got some weather coming in back here behind us. I don't know if we're going to get the third one installed today, which is perfectly fine. We'll get that on another day.
Yeah, but hopefully this putting up something like this is a reminder that we need to take a time to listen and appreciate what's actually going on around us. Slow down just a little bit. Start appreciating what's kind of happening and all the...
See what else is going on in your homestead that's right in front of you you're not even paying attention to.
Right, maybe slow down just a little bit. Appreciate what all your hard work is doing.
Guys, in the meantime, we hope y'all are gonna like today's video. We hope y'all are gonna subscribe to the channel. If y'all got any questions or comments, leave them down below. We always make sure to get back with y'all. In the meantime, what's Amber cooking for dinner tonight?
I got steak, and I think I'm gonna do just a lot of vegetables.
Well,
because we have so many beautiful vegetables coming out of the garden right now. Like, I want to do a bunch of squash. It just sounds really good. Like, I think I just want to eat squash for dinner.
Let's go eat. We'll see y'all next week.
Have a good weekend.